folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm fully back in action now that I am back from Kentucky. It was great. I drove down there. It was a 10-hour drive from here. Drove down a one-shot, hung with my buddy and his wife, and they had a Kentucky Derby party. It just so happened the Derby was the weekend that our schedules lined up, so we watched the Derby. I'm now thinking about doing a video of like a photo collage of my time there, because I met some absolutely beautiful, wonderful, engaging people, all of whom were kind and thoughtful and deep and just wonderful. So I may do a video collage of it and of the different photos. I just got that idea 3 minutes ago. So anyway, I'm wearing my Canada hat though instead of the Kentucky hat because Lisa Brokop is from Canada. So I said, what the heck? This is a gift request. Lisa Brokop song, How Do I Let Go? Uh-oh. And it was a gift by Jeff Cather. And Jeff reminded me that Lisa is from Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. So I'm wearing this in Lisa's honor. So let's see what we got here. Jeff, shout out to you. Thank you, my friend, for the gift and for this request and for introducing us to Lisa in the first place. So let's see. Here we go. What does she have to let go of? Oh, there's the dreaded piano to begin a sad song. Uh-oh.
I've got pictures and letters and a few other things you left behind. I'm surrounded by memories I can't erase from my mind. Yet I don't know where to start.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Nobody said it would be so hard. How do I let go? How can I face this world alone? Now I'm holding on for dear life, but life won't let me, I know. So how do I let go?
All right, I'm pausing too because these songs, here's the thing that they don't tell you getting into reaction videos is that when you take time to listen to music, you're not driving down the road, you're not doing chores, you're not at a tailgate, there's very few distractions, you're purposely investing yourself in analyzing the lyrics, maybe the music, whatever comes to mind. You don't realize you're going to relive any part of life that the song touches on. And if you're emotionally available, which I am, I go to those places and I'm reliving the shittiness of my divorce right now in this because I know what this feels like. I don't know why this guy is gone. I don't know if she got tired of the relationship and said, I've got to move on. It may have been her choice, but it still hurts even when it's your own choice to move on. I don't know if the guy died. I don't think so because she's getting rid of pictures. So it just sounds like he left. And I know what that feels like. So let's get into the rest of it, Jeff, shall we?
Do I run out and look for another someone just to hold?
No.
Or
Wait.
stay under the cover, never come out until I'm old? I'll do whatever it takes. Somebody please just show me the way. How do I let go? How can I face this world alone? Now I'm holding on for dear life, but life won't let me, I know.
That's a great line.
So how do I let go?
Yeah, that is just the rawness of, obviously, of a breakup. But when you're in that kind of pain, you're so disoriented because, like, when you're in a relationship, all right, you take one person and you take the other person and you get together, and then there's like this union. So there's like part of you that's still you, whatever your interest may be. And same thing for the other person, whatever the interest, desires, your job, things like this are still you. But there are things that you give up to be part of the union. Like you don't go out Friday nights with the fellas. You're with your woman, and the woman gives up certain things for the guy. So you give up certain things to make it work. Now, when you're back apart, you don't know what to fill in here anymore because you've given up parts of yourself that worked, presumably, to be part of the relationship. That's just part of compromise. Then when it's just you, again, it's like, who am I? Where do I go? What's my identity? How are people going to respond to me? How are people going to view me? You feel like the world's biggest loser. It doesn't matter who you are in a situation like that. It's just that the rejection, the loneliness, all of that, the compression of just not knowing but you feel pain. That's the brutal part. The only part that seems to be there is the pain. And I really like that line about, but life won't let go, or something to that effect. I'm like, oh, that is really good to bring it in from the other direction. Confusion is very painful. Most people do not conceptualize, haven't given thought to it, that confusion is painful. We like things, I mean, we're wired for pattern recognition. Human beings, animals are too, for pattern recognition. Is that a bush in the distance, or is that a car coming at me? Like, we want to stay alive. That's a crude example. But is that a poison berry, or is that a good strawberry I can eat? We're wired to make connections in life. And when you're in this kind of pain, you can't make those connections. Things aren't making sense. Not only to what happened, but who am I? What does anything mean? Who can I trust? Do I stay under the covers until I become whole again, or do I go out and meet somebody, try to replace the bad memories with new ones? In my recollection, if you only given those two choices, I say stay under the covers, because you've really got to find yourself, because you're just going to get into a relationship pretty quickly that goes south. Your judgment is off. You're trying to please another person in ways that you might not normally try to please them. You just don't know who you are, and you've got to find that again. Generally, friends and family, if they care, and your friends usually do, that's why they're your friends, will help you resurrect yourself. And just even strangers sometimes will come out with a word that, they don't even know you're going through this kind of pain, but it'll jog in you, stick in your mind, and gradually you come back to life, and you're willing to get back into another relationship if that's what you're seeking. But confusion is painful because we want to know how things line up, and all of a sudden this is ripped apart and they're not lining up any longer. But you can find out who you are. That's where you can find out who you really are. When something is ripped away from you, you don't know who you are. Then you start to search for, what do I believe in? What do I believe about myself? What do I believe? What do I value in life? How do I want to live the rest of my life? What do I want in a partner again? And things of this nature. But I felt her pain. I don't know if this is a true story that she wrote about. I don't know Elise's history, but this is very well performed. I mean, I don't know. I'm a sucker for a female in pain too. I mean, I love my gender, and I got my bros, and we hang and we talk and such. And so, I mean, I have compassion for anybody going through pain, but I don't know. I've got two sisters, and maybe it's just natural for a guy to have like a warm spot for the women going through pain. We want to come in with the hero complex and all this stuff, and which can be annoying to you and also endearing to women. But all that said, this is just one of these songs where I can relate to it. And it was just very well sung, well produced, and really raw, but with a very classy sense of rawness, if that makes sense. So, Jeff, good find. I appreciate you to know when. You just bring such good perspective and insight and energy to the channel, but the songs and the artists that you have turned us all on to, including a song like this, is just, yeah, she covered a sliver of life. It's just, life is hard. It can be wonderful in moments, but all right, I'm going to rate this song. The number that popped into my head on this one was a 9.2. And it would just seem like a simple song if you were listening to it going down the road. But it felt like she was living it. And maybe that's what imparted the depth of emotion to me, not just the lyrics, because I've heard lyrics, similar in import to these and theme, but this is one where it felt like she was reliving her own life, but maybe not. Maybe she just got married at some point. If she got married, most people do, and stayed happily married and is still happily married. I don't know. So there it is, guys. That goes in the playlist of songs of 9 and above. Thank you again, Jeff. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.